Hey everybody, James here from allamericanguardian.com. Tonight, I am standing because my back is killing me. I have a herniated disc between L5 and S1, and I am supposed to go see a surgeon here in about 2 days. So hopefully this will get taken care of soon, but until then, I cannot sit all the time. So I'm standing at my bar tonight. Anyhow, the topic of tonight is going to be setting up your own custom email addresses within Cpanel. So different hosting accounts handle this differently, but the two that I've mentioned to you come with Cpanel. And so it's very simple to set up your own email addresses at your domain. So for example, if your domain is mybakery.com and your name was James, and you wanted to set up your own custom email address for yourself there, it would be james@mybakery.com. Or, for in the case of my business, All American Guardian, I have james@allamericanguardian.com. So, in order to set up that custom domain like that, you're going to have to go into Cpanel. So here's your Cpanel. Remember, to get to Cpanel, you type in the address bar your domain name /cpanel. So I am going to log into Cpanel real quick. Okay, so I paused the video for just a second. If it seems like it jumped, that's why I just paused so that I could log in. So now that we're in Cpanel, we are going to scroll down until you see email accounts right here. Now, you see there's a space here. It says enter account name, and then it already has @allamerican.site because that is the test site that I've been using for everything with you guys. So I'm going to just type in james@allamerican.site. Password. We are going to make sure it's not visible. There we go. It's going to ask me to type the password one more time just to verify. I typically will set unlimited on my mailbox quota. And then if you were setting up this email for an employee, for somebody else on that is within your business organization, and you were doing this setup for them, you could send them a welcome email that has their configuration instructions. But if you're just doing it for yourself, or you work really closely with someone and you can just log in and sit down with them at their desk and show them how to log in, then you don't need to do that. So I'm just going to uncheck, but that option is there if you need it. Next, you just hit create account, and it says success. Now it's going to list that email account right here. Okay, and from here we can go in and change the password. So let's say you had one of these custom email at your domain email addresses for all of your clients, or I'm sorry, all of your employees. If they ever forgot their password, or let's say they quit working for you, or you fired them, or whatever, they will all be listed here. You can reset the passwords, you can delete the email completely. So you've got total control over their email addresses. That way, you can shut off communication between them and your clients if for some reason the relationship went south or something like that and they were fired or left on bad terms. So that's how you set up custom email addresses. Now, how do you get to where you actually log in on that email address? You're going to go to your domain name /webmail, hit enter, and it's going to ask for a username. Actually, it used to say username, now it just says email address, which is the same thing. So I'm going to type in james@allamerican.site, do my password, and there we are. We're in. I'm going to say, no, we don't want to save that. Just click on got it. It's trying to give you some prompts the first time you log in. Okay, so right here, there's 3 choices. These are different webmail applications. I happen to like the round cube, but you can use any of these, and I'll open all of them just so you can see. So Horde, I don't know if that's Horde or Hordy. I don't know how you pronounce that. I call it Horde. This is what the inside of the email application looks like for Horde. If we hit the back button, I used to use this one, and actually they've changed it. They've made it better. I may start using it again. But over the past probably 3, 4, 5 years, I've kind of gotten used to Roundcube. So this is what Roundcube looks like. Pretty similar, actually. But I think I might be kind of feeling partial to Horde. I might go back to using that one instead. And then this squirrel mail, man, this thing is really, really old school. It looks like, some type of email inbox out of 1999. And so I stay away from this one. But and then also, if you don't want to have to choose every time you log in, you can set one of these as your default. That way, right when you log in, it automatically opens up your webmail application that you like to use. So, and then from here, everything's pretty standard, just like regular email addresses, regular email accounts. They've got a calendar in here, an address book where you can keep all your contacts, tasks. I haven't used that on here yet. Notes. Wow, they've added some stuff on here, so it's kind of cool. You've got an inbox, draft, sent folder. You can add folders. What else does it have on here? Obviously, log out. Here you can change over to the other email clients, other email applications. You can change your password, security, forwarders. A lot of people use forwarders on these custom domain emails. So people just, I think in general, people get used to using Gmail and Yahoo. Gmail probably most of all. I think that's probably the #1 email service out there is Gmail. And there's a lot of cool things you can do with Gmail. And so a lot of people, instead of having to log into a Gmail and log into their custom email address, what they'll do is just set up a forwarder right here so that any emails that hit their custom business email address will just get forwarded over to their Gmail where they can look at it from there. Then in another video, I will show you how you can actually customize your Gmail so that when you send email from that Gmail, it will have your custom email address in the from category instead of saying from, All American Guardian at Gmail, it will say from James at All American Guardian, just for example. So I will show you how to do that in another video. And if you guys have any questions about setting up these email addresses, just let me know. It's very simple. I think I walked you through it pretty quick here. It's only been about 8 minutes. So if you have any problems setting these up, let me know in the comments below, either on my website here on my blog or here on YouTube, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you.
All American Guardian, keeping vigil watch over your business website.